Welcome, everyone. My name is Snyder. So the meditation we'll be doing today will be innate goodness meditation. And this is from my book, Buddha's Heart, that just came out in November, as I recall. So today we'll both talk a bit about the meditation. We'll practice the meditation, and then I'll give some background and context for innate goodness meditation, some of its benefits, and the natural resistances that we have within our psychology and emotions that resist being in contact with innate goodness. And this is a particularly great meditation, I think, today more than ever with the pandemic and all the reaction to that, the suffering and stress that we've all been seeing and experiencing related to quarantining and isolation, limiting social contact, the various work changes people have been going through, and of course, even the heightened health risks has all contributed to us being in a unique state for most of us. So again, it's a great time to be touching into our innate goodness. Normally, our contact with goodness in life is based upon what we do, based upon a parent, a caregiver, an employer, teacher praising or seeing what we do as being beneficial. And so we receive positive feedback and we have a sense of our value and goodness based upon their feedback and mirroring. But this doesn't actually relate to the beingness quality that we have, who we are when we're not doing anything, we're not generating any type of image for people to respond and react to. So this is what innate goodness does, is it gets us in contact with our beingness and allows us to be with that without any kind of doing or behavior that results in our getting positive feedback. So there's three benefits of innate goodness meditation. There's just the being with or resting in our innate goodness itself. Being with our innate goodness also counteracts a lot of the negative judgments we can carry and also the self-talk that we go through. And thirdly, our innate goodness, being a quality of our deeper nature, is a part of our natural being. So making contact with that really is letting us rest in who we are at our greatest depth. And so that has a great benefit. The innate goodness is an unconditioned quality, meaning we don't have to do anything or behave a certain way to be with innate goodness. It isn't the product or a result. It's a natural state of being. So this is something that we can touch into in our life that isn't conditioned. And ordinarily, when people make contact with innate goodness, there's can be a quality of a radiance flowing in and out of the heart area, qualities like warmth, a sense of okayness, just a subtle freshness and a kind of buoyancy can be part of the felt sense of innate goodness. So why don't we go ahead and practice innate goodness? So go ahead and get yourself into your meditation posture. Start by taking a few deep belly breaths, letting yourself really settle and be here. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel support through the building you're in and the earth beneath. If you're a visual meditator, in your mind's eye, picture yourself at an age when you can easily make contact with your innate goodness. If you find using yourself to be challenging, you can use someone else, a child, even a pet. You just want some being you can relate to that emanates, radiates that innate goodness for you. If you're not a visual meditator, more of a felt sense meditator, then just remember a time when either you were young and you recall that innate goodness. Also, if you were near a baby, near a pet or animal, they just had that beautiful sense of innate goodness. Remembering how they didn't need to do anything for that quality, just their presence alone had that goodness in it. That's the goodness we're wanting to touch into today. Remember that innate goodness is not dependent on any behavior or way of being, way of doing. It's an unconditioned heart radiance from the presence of your beingness. It's a quality of your deeper nature. It's not conditioned. It doesn't need any certain conditions to arise. It's always available and present, even if we can't perceive and tap into it. And by being with our innate goodness, allows us to feel more at ease, feel more positive, and have a greater capacity to be with the dissatisfaction life can present. As this is a concentration meditation, you want to stay with the sense of innate goodness to the exclusion of all other stimulus or information. Rest your awareness in your heart center. As you breathe, breathe into the heart center. And when you're in contact with the innate goodness, stay with, rest with the radiance, the warmth, that simple okayness. If the felt sense of innate goodness fades, return to the memory or picture that helped you make contact with innate goodness. If your awareness has wandered from being with innate goodness, gently return it without judgment or self-criticism. If your awareness has wandered, gently return it. in these last moments before I ring the bell, see if you can stay close, intimate with your innate goodness.